All right, receipt of petitions or correspondence from the public. Ms. Presley, do we have anyone signed up?
Yes, the first speaker is Bruce Rappaport.
Please come to the podium and state your name and your address, please.
Bruce Rappaport, 300 West Main Street, Frontport. Tonight I'm here, maybe probably won't like why I'm here, but I'm here to give a swan song basically for the Afton Inn. I have more questions than, I guess, topics of conversation on it. I'm really perplexed by the 6-0 vote to demolish it without having a hearing. I know council did not have to have the hearing to the appeal from the EDA, but under a situation that is it's a controversial subject matter, I thought that it was proper to do so. I was out of town at another HOA meeting to where a property that I own, they're closing a golf course, and that's kind of important. Anyway, what really perplexed me was the fact that council member stated that they didn't know of any way to salvage the property and that it should be demolished. And they seconded, and then another council member seconded, and then it went to vote. Now you got a Board of Architectural Review that is basically appointed by council. And that means that you have confidence in those people to make decisions. And the fact of the matter is, a 6-0 vote is a shutout. There was no one here that had any idea that Mike Grabowski's proposal with Urban Development Partners, LLC in Winchester, who's been in business since 2005 and has done many renovations over in Winchester. My understanding that Mr. Grabowski could have done this well under budget of the $2 million that has been pumped around by the EDA. There were numbers of 2 million, 2.7 million. My understanding is he could have done it. He could have restored the building, renovated the building, and he was at the tour that was done there. And I believe his opinion is that he took the time to do the proposal, even though it was at the 11th hour. He took the time to do the proposal because he believed the building could be saved, and this is what he does. Now, Mode, there's not even a website for these people. Mode Partners, LLC, or something like that. And this fella, I believe his name, forgive me if I'm wrong, his name is Gabe Nassar, I think. When you Google around in there, somehow, it may be another one out there, but GN Construction or Contracting comes up out of Falls Church. So, is this who they are? And why, if they are those people, why are they behind the name of Mode Partners LLC? And, you know, I don't even know what these people do. Now, GN Contracting apparently has done renovations in the past, but they do I believe they do a lot of new construction. You'll never get back. You take the building down, you'll never get back with a new structure. Green is always better. Okay, it's always better. And you'll never get that architecture back. Now, yeah, it's a 137-year-old building. I don't have a lot of fond memories of it, other than Shirley's Restaurant. And I went in there when I worked for the town. with Gene Stonebreaker and Mr. Dotson, get a cup of coffee, and Gene always wanted his coffee hot, even though it was 110 degrees outside. But getting back to the point, he believes, Mr. Grabowski believes that he can save that building. And it's really, in my opinion, an atrocity to bring it down. Now, here's the thing. There was an excerpt, I'm going to take an excerpt out of the Royal Examiner on September 13th of 2017. We asked the EDA Executive Director, Jennifer McDonald, who was present for the vote, about the new Winchester Group proposal, which she verified she had received the previous Friday, 4 days before the bar vote, on the mode proposal to demolish to make way for the new construction at the Afton Inn site. This is in quote from Roger Bianchini. They sent me an email through Patrick Ferris, Warren Heritage Society Director, on Friday. I know nothing about that development group. That building has been vacant for years, for sale for years. It has not been a secret. It's been in the newsletters. It's been in the newspaper. It's been in the marketing pieces of ours. It has been discussed at town council meetings, at board of supervisor meetings, at EDA board meetings. Wait a minute. Let's go to the videotape. The fact of the matter is, the EDA director's job is to go out and find these people. This guy's been in business for 2005, doing nothing but renovations. This is what he does. And you don't go 20 miles down the road to Winchester to find this guy? You know, sure, he comes in with an 11th hour proposal, but it ain't done yet. It's 4th and 40. You throw them Hail Mary if you're down by a touchdown, okay? So the bottom line is, I think it needs to be reconsidered. I think this guy's proposal needs to be taken seriously. I'm not sure that it was taken seriously. I don't know if council had the information. So with that said, if there's any way out of this before you knock the structure down, you don't know. Once the building goes down, it's gone. You don't know if this other guy is going to follow through in the end. And then what do you have? You have a lot of rocks and soil. And the fear is on that corner, in my mind, is a parking lot? No. Not on a premier corner. You don't put a parking lot. I'm not saying that that's what's going to go there. But if you have a chance to save it, and he can do it for under $2 million, or he can do it for 1.5, or he can do it. He's got $600,000 of tax credits. Why not give it a shot? And that leads me to one other topic, or my opinion. Maybe it's time for Front Royal to consider developing their own economic development group. I know that it's been that you've had a relationship with these people. There's been a lot of things that have been going on. The only new structure or new business of any significance that I think is coming into town is Rural King. And thank God for that. And I don't think the EDA had anything to do with that. I'm not here to bash Jennifer McDonald or any other members of the EDA. But I can tell you that I've called the EDA many times and left messages, and I never get a phone call back. Okay, and there is some sort of social responsibility that people have to have in this world. So, with that said, if there's a way out, I want you to think about it. And I sent an email to Jennifer, sorry, I forget her name, the clerk, town clerk. And I asked that email be sent around to all the council members before you voted. I don't know if you got it. Usually she follows up on what she does. But the whole point of my presence here tonight is that if you didn't have all the information, you need to reconsider this. That's pretty much all I have. And one more thing before I go. When you vote 6-0 against the BAR, the Board of Architectural Review, you're basically stating that you don't have any confidence in their opinions. It's serious, especially when it comes to historical structures and getting funding. You know, the state looks at these things. If, let's say that a building doesn't go up there, you knock it down, it doesn't go up there. The state's going to remember that. And it could mean that it could be difficult for you to get those tax credits in the future for other historical structures. You know, I bought my mother's place circa 1926. And I like old buildings. I wouldn't want to take a building down unless I absolutely had to. And if you got a guy over there who's been in business for, 12 years doing nothing but renovations, he's an expert on it. And you got to take him seriously. And he has a love of what he does. I don't know anything about this other guy. It spooks me that he doesn't have a website. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Thank you so much. Hope I gave you enough time.
I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.